What's up guys, ChasingLamely here and welcome to an entirely new adventure. This is City Skylines. This is the soon-to-be city of Lameville, and yeah, we're going to have a little city building adventure. For those of you who are new, this is very different to what we usually do. For those of you who aren't new, you know that. So that's already redundant information. City Skylines, of course, is a city building game, and we are going to have some fun building a city because we can't go outside right now, but that doesn't mean we can't build a nice outside. So yeah, let's do it. So to start off with then, we need to work out where we're going to actually have people living in Lameville, but before we do any of that, as people who have played City Skylines before know, let's put that on an overhead cam because that makes this life easier. We first need to place a little tiny road, as small as we can get away with, and give that a delete, because that is the way to avoid a whole bunch of craziness happening. So I say craziness, that just means we've got enough roads to use to build something fun. So the first thing I do is work out where I want people to live, and I'm thinking this area here by the river might be a nice place to put people. So I'm going to start with a really simple system. I don't like using grids. I'm going to tell you you guys that up front, but we're going to start with a sort of semi-grid. A semi-grid is the best way to put this. So what we're going to do is we're going to build just down here. We're going to go, I think maybe four little squares there, 4 there, 4 there, and 4 there. To a nice little square shape, very simple, very straightforward, and then we're going to build from there to about the middle of those two there, and we're going to do the same this side, so to about there, likewise here, and again on this side, because there are good reasons for this, trust me. And we're going to build round there, round there, round there, and round there. And I want to get a little park in there. That's my ideal. And then off of that, what we're going to do is we're going to build in some little roads just to give us some places to live. We don't want to get everything too close together. Ideally, want to kind of keep that main road through the centre as clear as we possibly can. So we're just going to build all the way across here, just to fill up the space. So, like I said, it's a bit gritty, but it's not as gritty as it's intended to be. So that's the first stage of building our little town. I then need to extend these highways so I can do something with them. So let's see what roads we've got we can use as a highway. I guess we use the 2-lane one-way road just for now. It's not the ideal road for this job, but it will do us for now. We'll just line that up at the end of there. And likewise with this one, because that gives a little guide. Then we'll turn that road around so we've got a working connection, and then we're going to work out where we want things to come into the city. This isn't going to be the tidiest job in the world, I'm going to tell you that straight away. This will not be the tidiest thing you've ever witnessed, but I want to go from approximately there into about there, and then want to go from approximately there to, again, if I can line that up, if it won't freeze on me, the game does occasionally like a good freeze, to approximately there, I guess. Why doesn't that look the same as the one above? I don't know. So approximately there. So that's going to be our ways on and off-ish. In fact, that looks awful. Let's do that in a way that doesn't look quite so awful. With the deleting thing. We will build the way off using the turny tool. So we're going to go to this one, and then we're going to go around here. We're going to build a little straight bit across here just to give us a thing to line up into. So if we go from page up there, across to there, then we can take up that road again on the curve, and we can connect up to here. And it's going to make me do that straight now, you watch. Slope too steep. Okay, let's go back one of those, and we'll try that again, shall we? So, oh, apparently we're trying it all again. It's been a while since I've played this game. So if we go out to about there, and then we curve that up into there. Come on, take it. There we go. And then we'll bring this one straight down into here. Like I said, it's not going to be the prettiest thing you've ever seen, but it's a thing you've seen. That's just going to be enough to get people in and out for now. I'll put a proper intersection in there at some stage once we've got an actual highway road. But that gives me a way to get people into the city, gives me a way to get people out of the city. There's nowhere for them to go on this road, so it's entirely pointless giving them a way out of that road. Right, now we know people, they need some housing, so we're going to give them some housing. I'm not going to put anything on this centre square just yet, because that's going to be where I put some shops probably. But the first thing we need to do is put some water pipes in underneath all of this mess. So if we just drop a water pipe there, and there, and there, and there. Come on, there we go. And there. And then we're going to drop a connection all the way down through the middle, all the way out to the sides, and all the way out to that side, just to make sure that water coverage and other such things are easily accessible. Now in a water pump, we're going to go up here with it, drop it somewhere around there, and some kind of sewage outlet pipe which can go there for now, and we'll connect those into the main city grid system. So we're going to go up to this way, into there, and then up this way, into there, nice and straightforward. And then we have to power it somehow. So I think if we drop a power line around there, let's just see where we're at in terms of providing power. I think I've got the mod on that gives us enough power through the roads, but just in case we don't, we'll drop a little thing into here. It should just about reach into here, and that should be enough to get us going. So let's see if we get some people moving in, shall we? Let's go to a nice little camera where we can see people as they move into our town. Let's do that. We have fresh water. What's the power situation saying? It's not saying anything just yet. I'm sure we'll get some kind of notification as people move in. Let's speed things up, because I want people to move in as soon as possible, and I don't like waiting. Some would say I'm too impatient for this game, but I just want people to move in, and the sooner people move in, the better for us. Come on, where's it? There we go, our first houses are starting to appear. Let's spin that around there. The first houses, the first people to move into our little town are there. What is that there? Just a random broken tree in the road. Can I remove that? Because I don't want that there. Yeah. It was just untidy, just made me unhappy. There's our first house going up right there. So let's enjoy it. Let's see what kind of house we get. Do we know? Do we have the name? It says the Beechwood resident, currently under construction. They were the first people moving in, and yeah, so we're just going to take care of some of this demand for housing. We're going to play to the first milestone, which, if I remember which button to click, is Little Hamlet. So we need to get to 440 people, which should be doable, if I'm honest. And there we have it, our first signs of life, our first 113 people. We're going to get to this this milestone faster than I thought if we're not careful. But we are currently needing some shops, so let's build some shops literally just on the square here, nice and central, because that'll give people a nice place to go. I don't know why that's not green. Let's put a green in there, and in there, because that rock seems redundant too. Yeah, so we've got the first absolute signs of life. People coming in, houses getting power, we're heading for that first milestone, nice and straightforward. While we're waiting for this to kind of build up, by the way, I hope everyone is staying safe at home, and thank you for joining us if you're new to the channel. I know a lot of people like City Skylines content. I really enjoy City Skylines content. It makes me unnecessarily happy, just because I just find it very relaxing to watch. So hopefully you guys are out there relaxing and enjoying what I'm trying to offer here, and we'll see what happens as this city rapidly constructs itself. Like I said, the first milestone, I was going to go milestone to milestone, but we're going to see where we're at with after the first milestone, because the first one, as people who've played City Skylines know, you tend to hit very quickly, and then it all goes on from there. We are going to need some places for people to work though, so let me see what I can come up with the money I've got available, and I will return with hopefully a nice fancy residential area. And as if by magic, we've come back, and yeah, we've got a whole new area here. I've built a couple of roundabouts in using the roundabout builder mod. For those of you who like these things, you can find them on the Steam Workshop. So obviously our demand for housing has gone down. We've got a big demand for shopping and for industrial, so I built another industrial area. Well, I built an industrial area over here. A couple more shops there just so we can get a few more shops in. We can always build a shopping area in here. That's not a massive drama. Another awful highway connection that I could fix and will fix when we get down to it, but for now that will kind of do. So let's have a look and see how this area fills out, see what demands we start getting. So I imagine demand for shopping will be a big thing for us, but yeah, we'll see how that goes, because you know it could go either way. This little shopping area, by the way, I've tried to stay away from the grids thing. So what I've done is I've built this road out from the roundabout, just kind of extended it round in fanciful ways and just added things to the sides of it and just seen how it goes, really. I've got this area here I can build an extra residential area for. I think if we reach a point where we're getting like a cargo ferry, it would be a good spot to put it here somewhere. So we'll need that road to go round for it. But yeah, things starting to look up already, and yeah, we're just waiting for people to sort of slowly move in and start building their businesses and things as they tend to do. So what we'll do, so we've got the first signs of industrial life starting here. While we're waiting for those to build up, actually, what I will do is, for those of you who've never seen this before, this is the traffic manager mod. It is incredibly good for things like setting up roundabouts. So if you hit control and click, it will, there you go, you can see it with the lane arrows there. If I control and click, boom, it just it gives you a lane to get onto the roundabout, a lane to get off of the roundabout. I'll do the same with this one because I haven't actually set up this roundabout properly as far as I'm aware. So you get to see how it's being done in real time. And then if I can find the junction restrictions, hopefully, let's do the give way signs. Give way signs, let's give that a click there. Yep, give way coming on, that's what we want, and keep going straight through coming off, and that's always good. Junction restrictions, I mean, it's not busy yet obviously, but we don't want anyone to come straight through onto a roundabout, which is what that symbol means. We just want them to wait, and you know, I say wait, if it gets busy we want them to wait. The key thing here I think is going to be setting up this roundabout because it goes into the industrial area. So here we'll need to keep going straight through. Same here, keep going straight through. Keep going straight through here, and keep going straight through here. For those who are a bit confused, by the way, all the roads are on left-hand drive because that's how I understand roads to work. And there we go, we've got our first few cars coming in here as well. A couple of nice pickup trucks. Where are you going? Eliza Walker heading for the Aspen residence. Let's give you a follow. She's driving home, she's unemployed. She's just out for a nice little Sunday drive, moving a little bit slowly, but you know, that's life. See where she lives, shall we? Feels a bit stalkery, but we'll go with it. Yeah. That's good fun times. So Eliza Walker driving to her house, which hopefully is very soon. We could click and see where it's going, driving a little pickup truck, but we don't really need to. We know she lives around here somewhere, she knows she lives around here somewhere. Let's get out of that camera because that's just weird following her around. Stop following her! Oh, right. Defollow, there we go, let her carry on her merry way. Oh, first person camera. I didn't even know we could do that, I'm not gonna lie. This is all new technology to me and I don't know how to get out of it. Not that way. That's fine, it did its job. We're learning. We're learning together, guys, learning together. This is what happens when a football manager guy tries something different. And there we go, there's our massive industrial area built up, which hopefully will take care of some of the demand for jobs and create more demand for housing, which is kind of a thing we're desperate to build, because otherwise we're going to very rapidly run out of money, and I don't know how to stop that from being a thing. So yeah, we're gonna come back once we start turning things around. We appear to be suffering, if it won't jump, we appear to be suffering from a small power shortage, but we are slowly getting citizens in. I say a small power shortage, we're actually in quite a big power shortage. Unfortunately, I cannot build any new power creation devices because the cheapest one is this wind turbine, which is $6,000 or pounds or whichever currency you want to call it. Doesn't make a lot of difference. But until such time as I can find that money, I can't save the power situation. That would be sort of ideal there, but I can't build it until I have some more cash. So we're gonna have to wait for more money. That's the plan. While I've been waiting to build ourselves a new power plant, for the money to build a new power plant, you can see some things are happening. We've got no sewage because I forgot to plug the sewage in. We don't have enough power to make that work, and we're slowly creeping towards being a hamlet. So hopefully when we get there I can solve both of those problems with just the placement of that one power station with the bonus kicking in. That's the plan, that's the dream. Let's see what happens, because as things stand, although we've built quite a nice looking little city, these people are going to want some power soon, or they're going to start moving out. But we're still attracting 60 people a week even without power, which is surprising. These people obviously are not of the needy technical type, but we're hoping we'll get to that milestone as fast as we possibly can. This is what it looks like over the other side. Power and waste supplies needed. Send help. Okay, let's see what we can do. And there we go, guys, we made it. We're a little hamlet, and that means we have enough money to build some actual power. We also have the ability to do garbage collection, education and healthcare. So let's get into that. What was our next milestone? Our next milestone is Worthy Village at 900 people, which is going to be the next episode for sure. But until then, first of all, let's power that up. Boom, powered. That's going to help immensely, and then we can connect that in here somehow. Come on. It'll get there. It'll get there, I promise. I say it'll get there. Let's fill that in, and then it'll get there, I promise. More power for more people, and then this side we have to get that power supply in there pretty quick, sharpish. Otherwise we're going to have a real issue that we've got electricity being produced, enough electricity for all, and then hopefully this should hook up into here somehow. In fact, let's hook up that one into there. That should supply us with electricity for that too, if we're very lucky. If not, we'll make something happen, but you can see we're finally clearing up the industrial human waste. The electricity production is down, which means the wind is down, which is all well and good. But we'll come back to that in the next episode. So, there we go, we can see all of that waste being disposed of. Is that enough waste disposal sewage treatment? It looks like it is. We've successfully solved everyone's poo issues. That was worth us doing on its own, wasn't it? The toilet's not working and water in the shower stinks. What's wrong with the sewers? Well, hopefully nothing right now. Hopefully. But yeah. So, that was our first episode of City Skylines build. Let's wrap it up, shall we, with maybe a nice cinematic. I'll see you next time. Remember to like and subscribe, because if you don't, then no more, maybe some more. Like and subscribe anyway, be nice.